Hi everyone, today we're going to unbox and review this LED strip kit from HitLights. So this is actually a project that I've wanted to do in the bathroom. I guess since we moved in, we have this weird kind of shelf area above the sink and closet. It's not really functional. You can't really do anything with it. Sarah likes to take baths in there, so I always thought that it'd be nice to put some kind of dimmable LED lighting, you know, above that little area to create a nice relaxing atmosphere for her. So it was really kind of convenient that these guys reached out to us and asked us to review this kit. So let's go ahead and open this box up, see what's inside, and then I'm going to install these lights in our bathroom, and then we're going to test the functionality and everything. So I don't know really what I was expecting this package to look like, but this actually looks a good deal more professional than a lot of the products that we have been asked to review before. The packaging, in terms of packaging, this actually looks cool. It looks like something that I would expect if I was spending, you know, some money on a project like this. The inside, black, that's neat. Pull out this insert, and we have a magnetic bookmark. And this is an American company located in Louisiana, so you know that that's something that Sarah and I really appreciate. We like supporting Louisiana companies, being from Louisiana. But magnetic bookmark is just kind of a thank you. I thought that was a pretty neat little addition. Power source, power cord, remote, more electronics, and then the actual LED stripping. Oh, and one clip. So like I said, I was pleasantly surprised with the packaging. It had a very professional, sleek look to it. A little bit more professional than some of the other products we've reviewed before. You know, most of those products usually just come in a brown box. You open them up, there's the stuff. This, you know, the all black box, the logo, stuff like that, it made it just look a little bit more professional. This is the actual LED stripping. Open this up on a nice reel. As you can see, LEDs. And then it came with this pouch that had the remote, another component of the power source. I'm sure it's got a more professional name than component of the power source, but here is the remote. RF controller. And I believe this is another piece to connect more stripping. I'm not 100% sure about that, but and then some sticky strip, and of course the thing that I will be clinging to this entire process, the instructions, because y'all know from all my other videos, if I don't pay attention to the instructions, then I'm gonna do it wrong. So let's get this stuff upstairs, take it in the bathroom, and install it and see what it does. So this is the ledge that I was talking about. Not much up there. Not much you can really do with it either because of its location, you know. So I'm gonna get up there somehow and put these LEDs up there. Okay, I got a hole drilled and I got the lights run to the power source in the closet, and everything seems to be working just the way it should. The remote, the RF receiver is receiving the signal from the remote, so I think we are good to go ahead and run these and the rest of this little area. Okay, everything's installed. I used thumbtacks, not through the actual LED strip, but just kind of into the sheetrock on the top, and then slid the LED strip under it, just to kind of hold it in place, kind of help it make some of those turns. It ended up being a little harder to do the install than I anticipated, but that was just, you know, a project thing. It has nothing to do with the actual product. So we're going to see green, purple, orange, blue, white. Okay, still works, thank goodness, because everything is installed now. So what we'll do is come back tonight once the sun has gone down so that we can see how good this looks in the bathroom.
Found it.
Hey, buddy.
What color is it now?
No, I don't trust it.
Uh-oh, party light.
Can you make it blue?
Blue? Oh, I don't make. Blue. It's blue. There it is. It's blue. It's blue. It's blue. It's blue.
It is blue. Can you make it purple?
It's blue people. That's purple.
That's still blue.
That's still blue. Push the purple one.
Just pushing it hard.
Push
You might be
purple.
pushing the purple.
Push purple.
There's purple.
There's purple.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mike.
Do you like it?
Is it fun?
What do you think?
Ha It's back. It's back.
It's
What,
white.
what do you think, buddy?
I need it back.
Do you like it?
Oh, I want to fix it. Oh, I got it. Now my legs is on. It's a little bit back.
So it's nighttime now. We get a better look at, a better idea just how bright the lights are in the bathroom. And, you know, with the remote, you can change to all the fun colors that you can think of. So just to kind of test something out here, I'm going to spin the camera around. And I was curious to see just how far away from the bathroom I could get and change the colors, how the function of the remote. So let's see, we're going to turn it to white. That's what white is. And then I'm going to walk down the hallway just a little bit. Now I am a decent distance away from the bedroom, and now I'm changing the colors. You can see the light shining through the door there. The remote is working from a pretty good distance. And you can dim the lights down pretty decently. I think that the most relaxing kind of a yellow gives you kind of a dim candlelight look. Oops, I hit blue. Yellow, and then but you jack yellow way up and it's kind of yellow in here. But anyway, green. There we go. Back to white. I think it's a quality, really decent light. I mean, this is the light with no lights on in the bathroom, and you turn on the lights, and it does add, you know, it adds some light to that dark space up there. So my final thoughts on the HitLights LED strip kit. Like I said, this is the 32 footer. I think they come in a smaller, a 16 foot kit. I'm not 100% sure about that though, but the 32 was perfect for in there. I was really pleased with the distance on the remote. The receiver, the RF receiver, is actually in the closet, so that works from not only a good distance but through walls like that. So like I said, the hardest part of the whole thing was me having to install them, you know, climb up there, which was no reflection on the product at all. The strip actually has a sticky on the back. You can peel it off and stick it onto stuff. Like I said, I opted for thumbtacks because it's really dusty up there, dirty, you know, and it's just not gonna. The sticky is not gonna stick. But I think that if you were doing like the back of a TV or, you know, in a gaming center or something like that, under cabinets, things like that, I think it would work great. I don't typically like wholeheartedly recommend products, but I felt like this is what I would have paid a decent amount of money for. it achieved what we were going for in the bathroom, and you know, adding light to that spot, and it was super simple. I mean, literally out of the box, you just plug it into the RF receiver and plug that receiver into the plug the plug in the wall, plug the plug in the wall, and then from there it just worked. And it's still working. Gabriel has run this thing through a gamut of tests since he got the remote, and he likes to change the colors and name the colors and stuff like that. So if it can survive Gabriel, I think it's a pretty good product. So I'm going to put a link to this particular one on Amazon in the description. And so if you're interested in something like this, I would highly suggest going with HitLights, company out of Louisiana, the LSU Business Incubator. Actually, I looked up some information on the company, and that makes us like them even more, because that's Sarah's hometown, and you know, Louisiana is our pride and joy. So we're always willing to support Louisiana companies. So if you like this, if you're looking for something like that, I recommend HitLights. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.